Hello friends and neighbours, my name is Feety and I am in a onesie. Part 2 of faffing about, trying to botch together a Halloween costume when I don't know what I'm doing. Push those glasses up. So I have a onesie, because I am going to be Sam. I got size 2 extra large, because I'm too large. I'm a large Marge. And even at that, it's still not as baggy and saggy on me as I would hope it would be. The only baggy and saggy on me is the me. The white zip is a little bit of a problem. I can either... Stop making noises over there. Leia's lying on a plastic bag. I would move it, but she would not like it. So I can either paint it, but that might look play, or I could try and fold it over. We'll see if I've got any double-sided sticky Velcro stuff. If I can avoid sewing too much, I will. Unless it's decorative sewing. That's the only kind of sewing I like to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I've not thought any of it through. Not even what I'm saying. I have not much to do for costume for Sam. It just needs to be dirtied up. So I'll just get some paint or maybe even face paint and just go smishy, mishy, 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 mishy. And I just need to get some patches. Basically, I'm just raiding all my craft boxes and stuff that I have stored up over the years and never done anything with, and just seeing what I can use to do this. So I have some icky felt. Sorry felt for calling you icky, but it's fine as long as I don't get my nails or anything caught on it, because you know, some people don't like fingers on the blackboard. I don't like felty stuff. So we're going to make squares. That big a square? This is how I'm going to make a square. I'm going to fold it in half, I'm going to triangle it, and I'm going to cut it. And if that doesn't make a square, then that's your too bad. No wait, it's my too bad. It's too bad. Maybe I should be Sam in a tutu. I could do so many variations of Sam. Could be fun. Actually, I like the idea of Sam in a tutu. And then, like, it could be like a Hessian sack tutu. I might have to do that one year, just for funsies. But for this year, we're going for proper movie accurate-ish Sam. So, 2 squares. And I think... Oh, but look, do you want to see something cute? In my icky felt drawer, I found some cutes. Oh. Sorry, these are noisy videos. Look at the cutes. Look at the cutes. You can't see the cutes yet. I used to make crafties with my little boy when he was little. Here's the little glove puppet that I can't put my hand in. This one is a shark, because he likes sharks. And this one is Foxy. Arr, arr, arr. He's shy. He's going away now. Anyway, I thought that was cute, so I thought I would share it. Back to sleep, hand puppets. See, I used to do things. I used to be fun. This is kind of hot. But too bad. Want to see my head? Doesn't look any different from the last time you saw it, does it? I was very clever. I decided to try and help it keep its shape by blowing up another balloon inside it, which is very clever. Far cleverer than just not popping the original balloon in the first place. But these balloons, they don't keep their air very long. That's like 2 days worth of balloon. How big are the holes in the skin of this balloon? I don't know. So let's figure out what we're going to do. I realise I don't know how I'm going to see out of this. Because Sam doesn't have any obvious good places for seeing spots. Because he's got 2 button eyes that would be up here and a stitched up mouth. So we're just going to have to cut a random hole and have random little peeping eyes peeping through. Blink, blink. I could go as Megamind. Or one of those weird aliens from Mars Attacks. Or Toadie. Hee-hoo! That was not a good toad. I wanna be a toadie. I should be Toad one year. I should be evil Toad. That's the thing. I'll tell you the thing in a minute. I like dressing up in all sorts of costumes. They don't have to be scary costumes, but at Halloween it feels like it has to be a scary costume. Because that's the point of Halloween. But, on the other hand, how often do you get the opportunity to dress up anyway? So if you want to dress up as something nerdy or funny. Oh yeah, the only other thing that Sam onesie needs is that Sam has a little butt flap. I do not have a little butt flap. But I can put 2 little buttons on it and pretend it's a butt flap. It could be a button flap. Shall we move on? Let's move on. Oh, I have a hood on this. I have no idea what the heck this hood is. It's very pointy. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know what the point of the point is, but I like it. If I have enough Hessian left, I might cover the hood in Hessian and have a Hessian hood. What's next? Oh yeah, we're going to try and figure out how to put the sackcloth Hessian. Hey look, it's my handy dandy crafty standy box. Handy dandy crafty standy. I didn't put my... That's my Halloween decorations. Now as you can tell, I'm just guessing how to do things. Yeah, roughly half of that. Botch, botch, botch. I botch together things. Botch, botch, botch. Who cares for plans? I will not have any Hessian left. I don't even know what I was dancing to. I should probably take off my onesie. It is too hot. My dance with me there. You drink 'em by the pail, you can drink 'em by the flagon, but the only brew for the pale and true comes from the prancing pony. Because I don't have a green dragon t-shirt. Cut that whole bit out. How do you make brown paint? It's just occurring to me I should paint it brown. I see a Sam head and I want to paint it brown. I have a box of paints. I have a thing of paint. I have a chibi brush. And I have a cap of a spray can. Not aerosol. That's my mixing pot. That's red, that's not brown. That's purple. Purple is not brown. It's orange. Orange is a good start. That's brown! I actually have brown, I don't have to mixy anything. Woo and a hoo! Didn't like that brown anyway. Brown, I love you, please come back. Should probably get some water then. You can drink 'em by the pail, you can drink 'em by the flagon, but the only brew for the brave and true still comes from the prancing pony. Painting this is going to be even more boring to watch than waiting for me to think of words. Paper macheing it. But I'm still going to video it all, just in case Leia does something fun. You never know, sometimes she jumps. She goes, whee! And she's cute. These painty brush sounds must be really nice too. I'll move it away. I'll splash paint all over the cat instead. Black cat with brown spots. This looks like chocolate. I feel like the Swedish chef. Put the chocolate on the mousse. Good, good. Is that racist? Swedish people, time off. Although there is also a gargling Gershwin in the Muppets. Angus Mc something, the gargling Gershwin. He gargles Gershwin. And I'm not saying that just because they make fun of Scottish people as well, it means it's okay to make fun of other people. I don't know what I'm saying actually. Miss Mary, Mac, all dressed in black, black. I don't know what that song is, but I heard it in a film once. The silver buttons, 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 all down her back, back, back. It's tiring painting. Can I borrow your arm? I can see the other side. Look, we've nearly joined up the browns. Did that sound rude? If my 17-year-old was here, it would probably have been rude. No drippies! No drippies! My carpet is red. I don't want drippies on it. Yes, I have carpet, European people. Carpet is warm on my toes. And American people? Do American people not have carpets either? We're backwards and gross here in Scotland. We have carpets on our floors, washing machines in our kitchen, and our computers are made out of seashells. Actually, if we could get our computers to run on seashells, I would think that would make us a terribly progressive and incredibly clever nation. I'm clearly not clever since I couldn't even think of the right words there. You think I prattle on a lot of boring nonsense? You should see the stuff I cut out. Probably shouldn't. For my sake. Nearly there. Not too much. Don't want to go overboard with the brown. I did a sad face because lots of brown paint just ooked out of the bottle. And yes, I said it ooked out. And no, I don't know what that means. It's not a word I've ever used before. But it wanted to be said, and so I said it. I didn't think about it, I just let it happen. I think that's the best way to let words be. This is why I don't talk much. Ta-da! I made a meatball! I'm tired now. I quit. Just kidding, I'm not a quitter. I just had to wait for the paint to dry. Ooh, and for my hot glue gun to heat up. Once upon a time, I used to have no hot glue guns. Now, I have two. This one's the hot one. I mean, they're both hot because they're hot glue guns, but this one's the owie one. This one you can glue and touch the glue and it's fine. This one owies me. I've also heated it up too much and the glue blips out and I've got a blip of it on my flat thing that I put stuff on top of. Filing cabinet. That's not the word you were expecting, was it? Have I mentioned that I don't really know what I'm doing? I didn't drop a hot glue gun. I didn't nearly burn a hole in my carpet. I have drawn a line in a brown pen on the brown meatball. No, it was a black pen, but it looks like it's brown because I can hardly see it. Right down what I think is the middle, or as close to the middle as I could. And I'm going to try, emphasis on try to glue this in place. I don't think hot glue is the best thing for it. Literally the only other kind of glue I've got is PVC. PVC? PVC? Is that right? PVA. No, PVC is the kinky stuff. I mean, no, I wouldn't know anything about that. Hi, Mum. It's not too owie on my fingers. It's very messy, but it's not too owie. I'm using the big gun, the owie gun, for 2 reasons. I nearly said 1, but 2 reasons. Put your glasses up. 1, seems to work slightly better. 2, I have more glue sticks for it. 3, it's technically for fabric, and this is technically fabric, so we'll just hope that that makes it work better. But it probably won't. It also stinks more. This is the absolute worst way of doing this. I mean, totally professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is exactly what I meant to be doing the whole time. Now, just gotta fold it round without being too wrinkly pinkly. Wrinkly pinkly, wrinkly pinkly. I'm gonna glue you here. And if that's wrong, then that's too bad. 'Cause I am messing up my Sam head. Yeah. You might wonder why I'm bothering to video myself making a mess here, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Well, might give somebody a laugh. Me burning my fingers over here. As per usual, I didn't buy enough materials, so we're gonna have a gap. Mind the gap! But the reason why I'm doing it is because it helps me to stick to things if I have an actual project. And no, making the costume isn't project enough. Stick somewhere. This is gonna be the wrinkliest Sam that ever Sammed. Too wrinkly pinkly. Wrinkly pinkly poo. I want the face bit to not be wrinkly though. Can we have the face bit not be wrinkly? Well, maybe if I hadn't glued that other bit down, then maybe we could, but since I've already glued that other bit down, then too bad. I mean, we could pull it off again, but I'm going to get a thumbtack. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to stick that there. And then I'm going to put it on my head and go, ouchie. Ouchie, I've got pins in my head. Hey, if it doesn't work, I could just pretend I was going as a voodoo doll. And that I intended that all along. And there's no evidence to say otherwise. No video footage of me attempting something completely different. Yep. Ow. I didn't burn myself. Run out of glue. You have to be gentle with these things. Ow! Would help if I remembered where I put my glue sticks. Jumbo glue stick. Right. Sort of, maybe, kind of, ish, squish. And I'll just squish this one down here. Squish, 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 squish. Hey, it's a botched costume. All my costumes that I ever make are botched. Sometimes they look okay in the end, but there's almost always that bit along the way where you kind of go, I don't know about this. In fact, that's most of the time. Ooh. That's terrible. Very wrinkly, but that's the side of my head. As long as I can make mostly flattish and differentish, then we'll be happy-ish. Ouch. Yeah, I say ouch every time I stand up now because I've been sitting for so long that my butt is sore. Bet you wanted to know that, didn't you? I got this joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart today. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Ow! Second side should be easier, right? Since we know what we're doing now. You can't even see what I'm doing. Why am I doing this on video if I can't even show you what I'm doing? I glued it there and now I'm gluing it here. That's good showing, isn't it? It's not as if this is a showing you how to do it. This is a showing you me making a mess and burning my fingers. You can laugh at me. This is a showing you how not to do. There should be more of those, I think. There's an awful lot of people showing you how to do stuff. And then you look at it and you think, well, that's cool, but I can't do that. Whereas, me, making a mess, not doing it right, I think anybody can look at that and go, I can do that. I can mess things up. I can burn my fingers too. And yes, it is owie on my hand. Thank you for asking. It's not going to look the same on both sides. Maybe I should try. Try. Where your backbone feels like a conga eels. And try a little harder. Now, I've glued this down last time and regretted it. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. Because I don't know what else to do. Now there are many reasons why I should have made a better base for this. All of them are to do with the fact that I keep losing shape. I'm not crying, you're crying. It does not look like a Sam head. But will it do? Donkey. Believe it or not, I did watch videos of other people doing Sam costumes. And they did them really well. And I even got a template and everything. And then I just decided to do it this way. Why? Because I have made a fail. Ooh, I just realised I didn't cut holes anywhere in this first. That's clever. I was supposed to figure out where I could see through it and cut holes somewhere, but I didn't, so I won't be able to see. Now we're not quite out of glue stick because there's still glue stick there, but when you've not got a glue stick to push the glue stick, then you can't glue stick. Did that make sense? Perfect sense? Clear as mud? These days I should learn how to do things properly. There we go. A botched Sam head. With no way to see out of it. I probably should have let the glue dry first. Ouch. Well, I just gotta make little eyes. Boop, boop. I'm gonna wait for the glue to dry now. And switch off the owie gun. I have too many cables around here. If everything explodes in a big fiery ball of fire, don't worry about it. We'll be back in a bit. I've come back. I've come back again. I have pushed around with it off camera to make holes where my peepers will be. Very messy holes. Don't think you can see them, but I'll try and figure out a way to show you them. See? Big messy lines because I kept getting the hole in the wrong place. Now, he needs some stitching. So stitching all the way down the middle and then a stitchy smile. Well, not really a smile, but there's a sort of a face. But I don't have string for the stitching, but I do have wool. I'm not buying new stuff for this. New stuff costs pennies. I don't have pennies. Let's decide what colour we want. What colour do we want? Too dark. Kind of samey. Meh. Or, oh, we could thready it together. Do it little braidy. Have a mix of colour. Would that be fun if it was a twist of colour? Twist. One with an untwistable stomach. Maybes. I also don't have a darning needle. Big one through there. But I do have a pokey stick. So we're going to pokey some holes. And then just thread it through. So here we go with the pokey. Mind your fingers. Ow! That wasn't my finger, I was only kidding. I say pokey. It's obviously a pokey and a twirly whirly. I'm going to pokey these holes all the way up. And then I'm going to lose the pokey holes, am I? Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I don't know why that's the noise for poking and widening the holes, but apparently that is the noise. And as we know, sound effects and funny faces makes the crafts go better. Does this count as crafts? If I'm just botching it together and not actually using any skill or anything? Crafts. That's what I'm going to call everything. Craft. Where I just botch together people's Halloween costumes. They pay me pennies and they get crafts. Just put a little box in front of me. And say, put pennies in here. Depending on how many pennies you put in, depends on how crap your craft is. I mean, I could do that. I made lightsabers out of pool noodles once. Pool noodles and toilet rolls. And then I hit children with them. That's not true. I told a lie. I gave them to children so they could hit each other with them. Now that is true. I could explain that. I could give you context. But I'm not gonna. I think that was the same year I made the piñatat, which is a piñata in the shape of an at, which I was quite proud of. The name, probably not the piñatat. The piñatat itself was a bit poopy, but it worked. It looked vaguely at-ish, and you hit it, and then sweets came out. What more do you need? It's a good angle, isn't it? You're getting a great angle on my crafts. Yeah. Try not to put it right through your finger. Have you seen the size of my pokey? Look at the size of that. That's a big pokey. That would go right through a finger. I'm thinking you're stinking. I'm thinking I might try. Am I really going to do this? Twisty twist. Maybe. Twist. Where's the thing I had in my mouth when I started this? There it is. I had it for a reason. I put it through the hole. Oh, I missed it. That's not the hole I wanted. The wrong hole. It's the wrong hole, Gromit. Maybe I should push my... Cooper, do you mind looking down a bit. Ooh. Now you can see Sam. A little bit better. Probably not, actually, once I put it back down here again. Ah, I had it in the hole and then I knocked it out of the hole. I got it back again. There's a town I know and the kids all go called Bedrock. Twist, twist. You were wondering why that song was in my head, and then you realised why that song was in my head. It was because of the word twist. Right there. In case you're wondering, what I have is a needle threader. So I've got one through the hole, but I can't even see it. It's gone invisible. And then I can't get the things through anyway. So now I'm going to put another one through the... I'm going to put a thread threader through a thread threader. And then thread my thread through it. If I can find my thread threader. See, I thought this was going to make things easier. It is not going to make things easier. Well, it went through, but it wasn't easy. Right, let's just get loads of this. We need a pair of scissors. Stop watching me fall. I'm not clumsy. We need loads and loads of this. So we'll just... It probably won't do. I'll probably need to go and find them again and retrieve them and other words that mean the same thing. I have now decided that I made those pokey holes for no reason, because I'm going to make all new pokey holes. And I'm not going to use my thread threader because that was just stressful. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that was better. My boy's in the other room watching Christmas things. Here I am trying to enjoy Halloween and he's watching Christmas videos. In his defence, it's Drew Gooden making fun of Christmas films. That, I think, is acceptable all year round. I've had a think. Yes, I do have them sometimes. Not very good ones, but... Plan. Tape. End of string. You can sit there with that bit of tape. Now I have a thing, like the end of a shoelace, for threading. It'll be so much better, won't it? Please tell me it will. Come on, Sam. So easy. At least that one was. The rest may not go as smoothly. Too much string. Not so easy from this side. Second plan. Let go of me string. Toothpick. Tape. Homemade sewing needle. Clever? Probably not. Come here, Sam. Come here. The tape's too wide. Or the hole's too small. One or t'other. Big in that hole. Things are hard to do when you can't see them. Whee! Oh, I'm sitting on it. Oh god, a snarl. A snarl? A gnarl? They have a knot. A knot? Can you not? I cannot not. I knew a knot would happen eventually. I was hoping not this soon. And not this naughty. What a naughty knot. I don't even know what part you're attached to. You're attached to there. You're attached to there. What are you attached to? You're not attached to anything. Well, you're attached to here. I'm not even sure if there's any point in making videos because none of my videos want to upload anymore. So that's fun. Be more careful, me. No more naughty knots. That wasn't the sound of the inside of the head coming apart. It might have been the inside of my head coming apart. Ha! Did that one without even looking. pure skill. I am a pro botcher. Is that a thing? If it's not a thing, it should be a thing. I want to be paid for botching things. I want to be paid for being useless. That should totally be a thing. Get paid for making a mess. I'd be good at that. See, there's still cling film on the inside of this head. And it keeps getting stuck on the cling film. I'm scared to take the cling film off because that might be the only thing that's holding this whole thing together. My hopes and dreams depend on cling film. Saran wrap if you're American. Is that a brand name? A cling film makes sense because it's a thin filmy thing that clings to things. So then that would be what the singer's called. But then saran wrap sounds more like a brand. What is it? You tell me? You tell me. Like Band-Aid. Which I might need lots of at the end of this. That wasn't the hole I made. That was a new hole. Broke my needle again. It's stuck. Look. It's stuck. So we're trying to pull it out. I pulled half the cling film through as well. Gotta fix my needle now. Hey look, that bit of pear tape came in handy. I put that there for a reason. I knew I was going to need it. For this exact moment. See? Pre-planning. Not that it worked, because I just broke my needle again. Because, like, Saran's a person's name, isn't it? Sounds like a person name. Saran. Just could be Saran, or it could be Sir Anne. Very posh name. No, I don't want to install the latest Windows update. Don't make me do it. We're getting somewhere. Not sure where that is, but we're getting somewhere. It's too lumpy bumpy. Sam's head is nice and smooth. Mine looks more like version 2 Jason Voorhees. Oh, that's the second one he said. Would that be version 2? Technically version 1 would be Little Boy in Lake. And then I think the first time he came in as the bad guy, he had bag on head. Yeah, I think this saran wrap just needs to all come off. It's all coming off anyway, whether I want it to or not. Kinda wishing I'd just made a hood now. That wouldn't be movie accurate. And I want movie accurate. It's not going to be movie accurate anyway, what am I talking about? It's going to be vaguely resembles if you squint hard enough. I don't know why I keep trying to do this blind. I proper broke my toothpick needle. Yeah, there's a cattail. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't just take a pair of scissors and just cut out all the loose bits of saran wrap. Why am I calling it saran wrap now? It's in my head. It's infected me. Can you see it? No? See the pokey stick. Pokey pokey. I don't know why I thought you needed a close-up. I just did. Oh, that was a tough bit. That must have been where the brain was. This needle was not the most ingenious of ideas. Wasn't the worst, but I do keep falling apart. Correction. Using the needle, the toothpick, as a makeshift needle is probably not that bad an idea. It's the execution of it that is poopy. This is a tricky hole. Stop being tricky hole. Not even halfway there. Could I have just glued these on? Would that have worked? The world will never know. What is with the top of this head that it's tougher? That's where the fontanelle is. The fontanelle is that bit of the brain. It's not that bit of the brain. It's like the bone. You know, like on babies when it goes squishle, squishle. But you're not supposed to go squishle, squishle. It's really bad for the baby. I know. Just ask my little brother. I didn't squish his head. That's because their fontanelle has not grown in yet. Is what I was trying to say. And not that I squish babies' heads. I'm never going to be asked to babysit again. Hooray! I'm never asked to babysit. Nobody trusts me. I wonder why. It's confusing to know which way to turn when I'm looking at the camera, which is that way, and I'm this way. We could be lazy as Paisies and stop here, because the back of the head. Who's gonna look at the back of my head? Admittedly, it's my best side, but when I'm wearing this, all my sides are my best sides. And as Linus says, I only care what people think about me as I'm coming into the room. I don't care what they think of me as I leave. I do care. The top of the head is very tough, and I don't know why. Hi, Leia. I can see your butt. She didn't like that. I can't say I blame her. Some more of the saran wrap came off. That's the Feety brand of saran wrap. I made the hole bigger. Is that cheating? You should do this the hard way or not at all. The easy way. I'm thinking this is where the duct tape is, that's why it's so much tougher up here. I used to think it was called duck tape, like quack quack duck. Never questioned it. I mean, why would you? If you're told a thing is called a thing, then the thing is called that thing. And to be honest, everything has a weird name. So how was I supposed to know that weird name was any weirder than all the other weird names? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. There's no glue coming loose. That is the noise of bored. That's what I do when my brain gets bored and it's wakening up. I've lost my hole. Can't hide from me, hole. It's not just a bored noise. Just do it when my brain needs wakening up. And my brain often needs wakening up. It's like when you doodle if you're talking on the phone. Helps you concentrate. I don't know why it helps you concentrate, it just does. I think of it as being like TikTok. Do you know TikTok? Well, if you don't know TikTok, allow me to introduce you to TikTok. This is TikTok.
I am TikTok, the Royal Army of Oz.
He is from The Creepy Wizard of Oz, The Return to Oz, which was one of my favourites as a kid. It was creepy cute and creepy creepy. And TikTok is a mechanical man.
Patented clockwork mechanical man. Does everything but live.
A clockwork man, in fact. He has to be wound up to work. And he has 3 keys, one for his action, one for his talking, one for his brain. And if his brain runs down, he can still talk and move, but he talks nonsense, and you have to wind his brain up again. And that's the same for me, and probably for a lot of people. You just have to wind your brain up again. Makes sense to me. Where's the hole? I should probably be going to sleep soon. Yes, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and yes, that's nearly my bedtime. We live in upside down world. Where's the hole? Why do I keep losing the hole? I had it in my hand and I dropped it. No, don't get stuck in this saran wrap. Professional waster. And I should have widened these holes with the scissors earlier. This is so much easier. Far fewer broken needles. It's getting Samish. I'm going to finish the rest of it, but I'm not going to record it. And then I'm going to do the mouth maybe the same way, or not, if I can think of something better and easier and faster. But I'm going to stop for now because it's bedtime. Good night. Tune in for possible part 3.